Now this is how a reboot should be done. Oh, sorry, excuse me, I've just got to take this. I read you, what's going on? Huh? Okay, I'll be right there. Sorry guys, Judy calls. It's morphin' time! Huh? That didn't work? Oh. Oh well, guess I'll try it for the sequel. Power Rangers, directed by Dean Israelite, starring Dacre Montgomery, Naomi Scott, RJ Seiler, Becky G, Ludi Lin, Bill Hader, Bryan Cranston and Elizabeth Banks. So this new Power Rangers movie is a live-action movie reboot of the original classic series, where of course we all know the story here that 5 young teenagers are recruited by a giant head in a wall known as Zordon, as well as his android assistant Alpha 5, to be able to take on the evil forces of Rita Repulsa. Now, I can't believe these words are about to leave my mouth, considering how much I was really expecting this movie to suck, especially from the trailers. But this movie was actually really well done. Just like the way how everything was handled and the way it builds the characters up individually is actually a lot better than it was done on the show, but that's because they have a lot more time to fill out here. And a lot of people are talking about Billy's character in this movie, and I for one can see why, as he is made a very relatable character for me personally without giving anything away. I will throw in a couple of negatives, however. When this movie actually starts, it really throws you through a loop, as it gives like this big dark opening and then cuts to something completely goofy, which doesn't make a lot of sense in the context of the movie itself, but why it's in there, I still don't know. Also, there are a couple of moments towards the end where they do such an over cliche thing with the heroes, with the Rangers themselves, which of course I'm not going to give away here. And it has to be said that while Elizabeth Banks is very over the top with her performance, she does manage to capture a much darker Rita Repulsa than what we've seen on the show. And of course, it has to be said here, Bryan Cranston does an amazing job as Zordon, and Bill Hader actually pulls off a really good, convincible Alpha 5. He's not all like high-pitched with his ay-ay-ays, but he still manages to capture what it was that made people fall in love with Alpha 5 on the original show. As for the 5 teenagers themselves, of course being Jason, Zach, Kimberly, Billy and Trini, they are given a lot more depth and given a lot more character development here than what I personally feel ever happened on the show, apart from people like Kimberly and Billy, who obviously stayed on past the first couple of seasons. And if I'm making a lot of comparisons here to the original show, I do apologise for that, but you can't help but compare the two in certain places. And I will say this, while this movie is a lot darker than what the show is, and a lot deeper as well in terms of like the way how the characters are developed, it does keep a lot of the original Power Rangers staples, which is going to really please a lot of fans. And I will definitely say this, stick around for the credits during the middle of them for a very interesting post-credit scene. And yes, there are a couple of cameos here which I'm from some of the original cast, which I'm not going to give away who they are. So yes, Power Rangers is definitely the biggest surprise movie of the year for me so far. A movie I thought was going to be terrible, and a movie I was ready to tear a new one on, but I actually walked out feeling pretty good and pleasantly surprised. Although, don't be surprised if you end up walking out of this movie with a sudden craving for Krispy Kreme donuts. My final verdict is a 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching this, guys, as always. Now it's over to you, so feel free to comment below and tell me what your thoughts are on Power Rangers if you have seen it. And as always, guys, if you are new to my channel, feel free to click here to see more and subscribe, as I do make new videos as often as I can. And don't forget to click that bell as well, so that you're always notified whenever a new video is posted. And as always, guys, I shall see you all on the next one, and take care.